Heyo, everybody, and welcome back to some more Elite Deep Dive Randomizers. It's been a good eating for Elite Deep Dives, and by good eating, I mean, why is it always Hollow Bough? It has been Hollow Bough for, I don't know, 3 or 4 deep dives in a row, and it is actually insane. So, Hollow Bough is one of my favorite regions, alright? I know a lot of people don't hold that sentiment, and my 2 favorite regions in this game are Hollow Bough and Magma Core. Why do I feel like this? Because those are the only 2 regions that feel alive and actively hate you. Now, another region that also feels alive is Azure Weald, but Azure Weald is dark, bright, and cluttered. Like, how does it do all 3 of those things? Because it's such a... Oh, shit, I am slightly drunk. How do we solve this issue without being a leaf lover? Well, I think we all know what's going to happen. Where is Blackout Stout? Alright. So I hope that gets rid of it and keeps my stuff. I didn't realize that, Rocky Mountain was a high alcohol. I thought it was a 15 or something like that, because if you drink a 15 and a 20... I missed, alright. You don't get the drunk effect. Anyway, I also have Sonic Tater Tots that have been reheated in an air fryer, because I just remembered that they exist, and... Delicious. And I just remembered that they exist, so I am now eating them. Regardless of the fact that I am recording, I just remembered that they existed, reheated them, and then gave myself a, honestly, a not that good sauce, because I just put ketchup and a little bit of the chili garlic Cholula in there, because we don't have my favorite Cholula, which is the chili lime, or it's garlic lime, or whatever. It's that one. That one's my favorite. I used to put that in, like, shrimp ramen all the time, like the Marshaman shrimp ramen all the time, because, you know, I wasn't poor, it's just, I liked that flavor. Because at the time, I had disposable income to just insane degrees. Alright, so we have a 30-round, 540 stubby. Okay. Big thing. What do we have for this? We have Shard Refractor. We do not have a Volatile Magma Reactor. We just have a normal thing. We also just have 1 turret with Defender and Quick Build. And, like, Wide Mouth or whatever. I don't think this is how much ammo you're supposed to have. So we don't have Stun, and we don't have Armor Break on this thing. It looks fucking sick, though. Look at that shit. That's a mod, by the way. It's supposed to be red or whatever. I don't have Bosco. Huh. Okay. Should I restart to get Bosco? We won't have this build, so we can mulligan the build, I guess? I mean, like, that's okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, so what's the actual build that I'm using? I have Overdrive Booster and EM Refire. Yeah, that's a mulligan. That's a good build. Just get it out of here. I don't want it. I want a bad build. So I guess I'll be back in the mission with Bosco. Okay, we have just randowisered again, because, you know, I'm kind of an idiot. So what weapon do we have? We have Loki. Oh, shit. I should have kept the first one. Loki is... Okay, Lock 1 is the worst engineer primary, in my opinion. Why? It's just heavily build dependent. It's, like, heavily mod tree dependent, heavily, overclock dependent. Warthog is not that. Warthog is, if you have it, you hope that you have tier 5 1, or you just have one of the good overclocks, and then you're good. This, you could have one of the good overclocks, but you could just have a terrible mod tree. Because the mod tree on this thing is just garbage. Okay, so we have damage in the first tier, and we have 36, which means we don't have Executioner. We have wide lens, which is cursed. Absolutely cursed. We have one turret. We have quick build with one turret. We have the wide mouth thing. We have less ammo? Okay, that's interesting. Neat. We have... That's a speedster if I've ever seen one. Jesus Christ. Could you, like, calm down, dude? Word speedster. There you go. Mule. Get halved again. There you go. And then Bosco, Bosco's, like, fine. I don't care. The reason why I run Speedster is because, A, waiting for Molly is such a fucking chore, and B, I don't have light on Bosco. That's wild. Why don't I have light? I think I did a mission where I needed a light or whatever, or needed the extra... Hey, could you get out of here? Okay. I might die. That's funny. I might die to that. Because I walked in and just immediately got absolutely blasted. Okay, that's neat. So, what do I have? I don't know! Oh, I have smart targeting. Oh, that's not good. I mean, it could be good, but for any of the overclocks that I think it's good for, it's, or excuse me, any of the overclocks that I think are good, don't need it. So do I have the... Oh, it's not allowing me to... I don't have explosions. So that means this gun is garbage. Right? Oh my god, do I have... Get out of here. I have... No, I don't have Return to Sender or whatever, or the explosion one. So now what I need to check... Dude, I forgot how garbage this is. So what smart targeting does is it makes it so that you, like, go throughout the entire swarm. I think that's just normal Loki, actually. I think going through the entire swarm is Loki. Is it? I don't remember. Physically, I have no idea. Alright, so what I need to figure out is, can I shoot this thing through a wall? Okay, I don't have Seeker. We could have figured that out with... So that means I have... Okay, now I need to figure out if it's slowed. Are you slowed? We have, what is it? Neuro Lasso. That's what we have. Which is, in my opinion, a completely fine overclock. Okay? Why do I think it's a completely fine overclock? I have lures, which is fine. It's because it's the overclock that I think is the best for learning the game. Dude, we have damage breach. That's fucking pog. We just have damage breach. Could you move a little bit? You know what? You're dead now. I think, Neuro Lasso is the best learning for Loki ever, because all the other overclocks do not... Like, you don't care what you're playing with Loki, alright? You're playing with freaking... We don't have a Vampire, by the way, which is not that good. You're playing with Executioner, which you're already going to be aiming for weak points, which is kind of good. Do we have fucking... Okay, no, we still have Defender, thank God. I'm so glad that we have Defender. So you're playing with Executioner, which means you're aiming at weak points, which the training with... Neuro Lasso does matter, or you're playing with ECR, which means the training with Neuro Lasso doesn't matter. I guess I should just, like... I have damaged Loki, so I could just do this. And then you're either playing with, what is it, Smart Lock or Lock OC or whatever the hell, dumb overclock that's good. The dumb overclock that's good. The overclock that somehow is fun to play with keeps up with the DPS of Executioner. Note, it keeps up with the DPS of Executioner without actually having the ammo of Executioner, because you are getting more buck out of your ammo with Executioner than you are with a Smart OC, or whatever the hell it is. Smart OS. So, it just has... Okay. Out of the overclocks, it is probably the third best. Because we have... It's a bug thing. Because all the other overclocks don't matter. Eraser doesn't matter. The worst overclock on Loki is Seeker, and I will not back down from this. Seeker is the worst OC. Hello, yes, Mully. I'm so glad you did that at the correct moment. Where is that Stingtail? There he is. Get that Stingtail out of here. Nobody likes the Stingtails. Correct. So yeah, Seeker is the worst overclock on Loki. Why is it the worst overclock on Loki? Well, very simply, it lowers your rate of fire, which means it lowers your DPS by quite a lot, because that's a heavy rate of fire. So, what else does it do? Yeah, I'm in a terrible place. It's fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Hey, I just realized we don't have, shields. Where's the red sugar? There's supposed to be red sugar on this map. That's not good. Well, we're boned. Build this real quick? Okay. Oh, Lord. Thank you, I'm so glad that you can hit me. We need to get the hell out of here. Don't grab me, thank you. Up here. Don't grab me. Thank you. Okay, now we need some red sugar. I'm going to toss a lure, just so I can look around a little bit more. Okay, the lure is basically dead because it got target banned because exploders exist. We can head up there, I guess. Oh my god. Fuck. Okay, we're dead. No, we're fine. Don't worry about it. He missed his grab. What a fucking... Oh my god. I actually got... Get me out of here. No, don't do it. Don't kill me either. Don't do it. You don't want to do it. Dude, this sucks. This just sucks. We have the extra lifetime, though, which means... actually, we have 20 HP. We'll be fine. We have a 30% damage resist. Where's the red sugar, dude? This is it. That's the... Okay. So, I know that deep dive maps are not supposed to have... I hate this place. Okay, just stun them. We have armor break. That is kind of unpog. So, oh my god, Bosco just ate all of those shots. Hey, Bosco, could you be better? I need ammo, apparently. Yeah, I severely need ammo. Let's hope he doesn't do the stompy stomps. We'll just approach him. We have cooldown? It seems to be we have cooldown. Alright, get that out of here. Oh, this is definitely going well. Why? Because I went down within the first 5 seconds. And we haven't seen any red sugar so far. We should not grab that. Why should we not grab that? Because I need ammo. We need 23 nitra. Interesting. You know how we can get 23 ammo, or 23 nitra, if we do a mule? Because mules give a bunch of ammo. Or a bunch of nitra. Excuse me, not ammo. Wasn't there, nitra over there? There was, okay. Was that the last egg, actually? That was the last egg, I'm pretty sure. Is the one that I pinged and then didn't actually pick up. Alright, let's Let's go do the rest of this mission. We're gonna get, like, 2 waves, probably. Or 3 extra waves. Because I don't know if we got a wave during the middle of this. Anyway, I'm sorry, Loot Bug. Walking next to you has murdered you. Because I have It's a Bug Thing. The best perk. 10 out of 10. And then, because we repaired a mule, we get a bunch of Nitro and Gold. No, we didn't get that much Nitro and Gold, but we still got a bunch of it, comparatively to, we had 0. Alright, and then this is the last one, and we're gonna get a resupply from this guy. Alright. And we're also probably gonna get a wave, most likely, because I don't think I've walked next to any of these, and when you walk within 2 meters of a mule, a wave spawns, and yeah, we have a wave. Dodge that motherfucker, alright. Get grabbed, hopefully we have stun on this. I forgot that, Loki doesn't come with stun. What is it? How are you hitting me? Okay. Everybody just, like, calm down. Nobody likes... Dude, this sucks. This build, like, solidly sucks. I missed all of my... Do we not have damage? Do we just have wide? I need to fire my thing again and, like... No, we don't have wide. We definitely either have damage or we have, ammo. But most likely we have, damn it. Can we not, call in another swarm, please? Dude, I forgot how shit Loki is without tier 4. Because what? We have 12 locks? Yeah, we have 12 locks. Are we supposed to have 12 locks? Is this the fast locks? I think so. Dude, it'll be funny if we have either the shock or the... I haven't heard of Bug be feared, so I think at full locks we get a 20% damage bonus, which means the smart system on our gun is actively preventing that, which is so hilarious. And we don't have armor break, we don't have Seeker, which means smart OC is actually not targeting the bug's full HP, because if we hit armor during that, the bug could still be at full HP, or not full HP, could still be, like, alive, instead of, you know, being dead where it's supposed to be. So this is just a wave. This isn't actually going to be a swarm, give me that. Which is Poggies. I shouldn't hit it. I can go grab the resupply real quick. Yeah, basically the only weapon that we have today is, Breach Cutter. That is... That's not going to be good, is it? Because this weapon is just garbage. I cannot wait to find out we just have a fine, loadout with it. It's just like normal Neurolasso, and then I have to figure out my opinions about Neurolasso because I thought it was good, and I now know it's terrible because it's Loki. But we have Smart Lock OC, so it doesn't matter. Or we don't have Smart Lock, we have the Smart Targeting, that's what it is. Which makes me feel like I should hold the button down so much longer than I actually do. Oh my god, he has Speedster. That means the drop pod section doesn't matter, dude. You just, like, nothing happens during it. Do you know how often I cut out the drop pod section from the videos? The drop pod section is one of the weakest parts of the game. Extraction, nothing happens during Extraction, dude. Absolutely nothing. Like, the only time that something happens during Extraction is if you're in a party and somebody gets freaking lost, or a bulk spawns. And that's the only time that things happen during Extraction. And that's with normal mule. With the Speedster mule, I get in the drop pod and get to the fun faster. Also, we have a duck and cover for cover black box. That's not good. That's very not good. But these, this sauce and these tater tots, fantastic, dude. You know, I forgot to check to see if I had resupplier. Because I just don't. I think I do have resupplier because I didn't mention the fact that it took a slow amount of time to resupply. Dude, resupplier just needs to be, like, nerfed to the ground, please, because it's such a powerful perk. It gives you ammo. It gives you no, it doesn't give you ammo. It gives you a lot more HP than what you should. Hey, could I target the bugs that are currently in front of me? No, Loki? Okay, thank you. I'm so glad. Who fucking uses anything but the narrow lens? Like, you are absolutely a psychopath if you use anything but the narrow lens. It's just awful using the wide lens for any reason. Could you all get out of here? Dude, we even have breach cutter, and that sucks. What is... Dude, I can't aim this thing, so I'm just, like, locking on to a bunch of things and hoping they all die. Also, can I wait, hold up. Can I point out? This thing has 120 HP. I can't tell if that's the amount of HP that I need to use on it, but, you know, whatever. Can I only need to use 4. Why did it lock on 5 times? Dude, this is... This is how people play with Loki. That didn't even kill the freaking the acid spitter. Get out of here, dudes. And now I'm out of ammo. This is great. This is just simply great. Now... Literally, I haven't done anything. I have just killed the first wave of bugs that spawned. That is all I've done, dude. This is awful. Can you get this guy out of here? Thank you. Okay, am I going to build a ceiling? I mean, I don't think ceilings matter. But obviously I am making a ceiling. Alright, that is something that I am doing. I think this is even repellent, so it matters slightly. Is that gonna be fine? Maybe. Alright, let's get this uplink going already. Because this uplink is just going to be terrible. No matter what happens, I'm going to go down during this. No matter what happens. Yeah. I'm just going to go down. Dude, I need more sauce. That's something I should do. Oh, yeah, and also give you a look at my build. There you go, that's my build. Okay, so what do we have? We have damage, we have zoom lens, which I never could have guessed, smart targeting, shutter speed, and fear. I have not heard a single bug get feared yet. Okay. And then we have prolonged, ammo, quick deploy, armor break, and plasma trail. Only problem with this is armor break. Otherwise, completely fine breach cutter build. Bigger mineral bag, healthy, and shockwave. Again, fine. We have better weight balance, charge speed. I thought we had charge speed, but I didn't. I thought it was bugged and could never give me anything but shockwave. That is genuine. Then for our turret, Mark II. Fine. Quick deploy. Expended ammo capacity, which is not very good when you have stun and armor break in the same tier. And then defender, which is the only pick. And then we have all these, which it doesn't matter. I don't have repellent. For our perks, we have resupplier. Okay. It's a bug thing, and born ready. I probably could have guessed those, but, like, who cares? Anyway, we have the black box going, which means I'm about to die. I'm going to toss that and hope to God I'm fine. Oh my god, there is so many web spinners. See, like, I'm aiming at all of them, and now it's turning yellow, which means I'm going to be missing some shots. It doesn't tell me which shot. Well, actually, does it tell me which shots? Let's see. If I lock onto two different things, does the, you, and then you, and you. I can't tell. Yes, it tells me which ones are going to be missing. I didn't know that. Could you not be here? I didn't know it's going to tell me which ones are missing, because usually, unlike what the dev's vision of this gun is, you want to focus fire a singular bug and kill that singular bug. I am so glad that there is septic spreaders in this mission. Could we shoot those things that are on the side, that are crawling towards me? Hey, look! I found out we have fear. Because I feared a singular bug. Dude, that is... I hope they're all dead. Because that is terrifying. Okay. Okay. No, stop it. You're dead. Apparently you're dead as well, even though that I'm pretty sure I was going to be hitting the armor there. Why is there so many? Dude, I just realized we feared another bug. Let's go. I hit the armor. He is still alive. I hate smart targeting. It's not very good. This seems like a easy section. Like, just... who cares what happens? It's fine. That didn't kill any of them. Oh, that's a wave. And I don't have ammo? That seems like a pretty bad thing. That's also a swarm. That's not good either. No. I was going to go put up my, Can the septic spreader please die? Thank you. Can Charlie Chaplin please stand up? That is not the... Oh my god. Look at all the septic spreaders, dude. Okay, listen. I don't have a weapon that can kill these guys. Jesus Christ. I need to, like, lock on for so long to actually kill these creatures. Get out of here. And then they break my shields anyway, even though they have poison resistance. Look at all of them. Just run. Just run. Fucking god. Yes, I would definitely like to lock on to not the Tri-Jaw. That is something that I want to do. Oh my god. Both of those are dead. This isn't that bad, alright? This is not that bad. Just, you know, ignore the fact that if I stand still for even a second, I get absolutely blasted. Just reload it. It's fine. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Okay. We reloaded my turret. My shitty, shitty turret. I think I'm having more of a problem with the wide lock system than I am the smart targeting, because I forgot how bad the wide lock system is, because it spreads out your locks through everything it can see, and just having a narrow focus for it is such a good time. I missed, apparently. Hey, could we perhaps kill all these acid spitters on the ceiling, Bosco? Could you... Don't start shooting. Kill them all. Do it, turret. You can do it. Go, turret. Yeah! So, not gonna lie, this mission has been exceedingly annoying. It hasn't been hard. Where's the watch? Thank you. It hasn't been hard. It's just been annoying. Also, I like how you can tell what time it is, because that watch goes off at 12:01. It doesn't go off any other time, just 12:01 a.m. So if you hear that go off at in any one of my recordings, you know what time it is. It's currently in the AMs, and I need help. Alright, where's the last one going? Shit, I have to cross. I forgot. I have to cross streams, dude. It's fine. Why? No, get them, get them, get them. All of them. That's gonna be the most value you get out of Breach Cutter for now. Oh my god. That didn't kill any of them. Oh, I'm out. I'm out of juice, dude. Just toss another one and just get a resupply. If you get hit, it's whatever. If you get hit a second time, that's whenever it's not whatever. Get out of here. You get out of here. Yeah, it's okay. We're good. We can get out of here. We just need to build the last pipeline, and then we'll be fine. Alright. We're finally getting to the refinery process. How far are we along? We're at 28 minutes. That's on pace to get the achievement for Speed Demon or whatever the hell. Do an elite deep dive in, like, what, 45 minutes? Which isn't that bad. It's worse now that Refinery and escort duty, because escort duty is just a long time. I don't want to be here. This is not a place I want to be. Why is it a place that I don't want to be? Very simply, there is a lot of things on the ceiling, and they're about to start shooting. And I got knocked off. Okay, we're fine. We can go to my turret, which, note, isn't doing that much. But hey, at least it's trying. Why would you lock onto the other thing? I wish it had a better target priority. If it had, like, if it sees a warden in its vision, it automatically puts all locks on the warden. Or if it sees an acid spitter or a web spitter, it automatically puts all things on those. And then if it sees a, like, just a high priority target list that it just goes through, that would be so much better than just, like, I distribute everything through everything. That sounds like a good idea. I know it would be too much to ask for if you have a list that you put in that it proceeds to target. Like, I put in basic grunts above anything else, and it just puts all locks on basic grunts first, if it sees any. Like, that's too much to ask. I understand that one. I think the biggest problem with wide lens and smart targeting is that it's just bad. It is absolutely just bad. So, yeah. I don't fucking know what I was about to say. I was about to say something that I had a tangent ready, and it just nothing came from it. So, what instead am I going to talk about? Nothing in particular. Like, there's... Can we talk about how many things... I understand that duck and cover freaking exists in this game, but you don't need to place it on every single deep dive, because I feel like it's bugged, and I missed every single one of those shots. It feels like that it's on every single deep dive now. Just genuinely an ass of a modifier. I'm so tired of this modifier. It's one of the best ones. It is easily, like, if not my favorite, a very high likelihood to be my favorite mutator. It's just that I never play it on normal missions, because I understand that I'm going to be doing the randowiser now, and I don't need to play it on normal missions. Also, the fact that in DRG, there is 18 or 19 missions available at all times. I think there's 18. There might be 19. And that 9 of those have to be non-mutated. Alright? So there is a non-mutator mission for every single one of the base... Like, there is a lowest length and no mutator for every single one of the mission types. That means resonance crystals, eggs, sabotage, mining. There's always going to be a 1-1 no mutator mission of all of those. And then there is going to be a 2 length, or 2 complexity, 2 length, a mining mission, and a 2 length, 2 complexity egg mission. So that means 6 eggs and like 250 Morkite or whatever. There's always going to be one of those, and those don't have mutators either. All right. So out of all of those, how many missions are? I think there's 9 missions in the game or something. Let's see here. There's Refinery, Mining, Egg, 3, Drill Dozer, 4, Resonance Crystals, 5, Sabotage, 6, Point Extract, 7, Elimination, 8, and Salvage, 9. So 11 missions don't have mutators, because there has to be an additional 2 for the mining and the egg mission. So, out of all of those, there is also has to be a double mutator mission. So, please don't make me full. Okay, you know what? I'm terrible at this game. There also has to be a double mutator mission, which means, and this could be any length and any mission. It doesn't have to be anything. So, that means out of all the missions, because I think we have either, like, 6 or 7 missions can have any anomaly and any mutator. Because anomalies are the rarer, because you always get a double mutator mission. Dude, this sucks. Hopefully we can just jump from here. Look at that rate of fire go, dude. But yeah, you can have 6 or 7 anomaly missions, and then 6 or 7 mutator missions. Of course, it could be just 8 because of the double mutator, but, you know, not everybody's playing the double mutator, because the double mutator kind of sucks. So, they really just need to expand the amount of missions. There's also 0 reason why regions should be blocked. I think that's a silly thing to do. I think all regions should be available at any time, or at very minimum, all materials, so that means crop, Bismore, and all that, all materials should be accessible, either in scarce or in abundant. You should always have access to all of them. There is no reason not to. And of course, like, oh, there's the mineral trade. Some people don't use the mineral trade for any reason. Because the mineral trade, the only reason to ever use it was for the daily deals, and that's it. And some of those daily deals are terrible. But yeah, those are my takes. I hope you agree with it. No, one of these takes, the one that just get shot twice. Dude, I went out. Dude, I'm stuck. That's not good. Thank God for quick deploy. Alright. So, those are my takes, and I tried to get it added into Season 5, but I think it'll take a... You're still alive? Apparent-freaking-ly. I think it'll take a little bit more coding on Ghost Ship Games' part to get that in the game, like, for realsies, because... I don't know what is entirely linked to the map, but I don't know how the game works, alright? It could be you change the map to have every single modifier, or every single mission, and every single region, and all of a sudden, like, something breaks on the map and you'll never see double XP, or, like, never see secret secondary, or you'll just never see freaking acid spitters in the map. I don't know how it works, alright? Coding is a mysterious beast, and nobody knows how it works, even coders, alright? So, we have a Resonance Crystal Egg mission. Okay, that seems fairly simple. How are you not dead? I'm just going to shoot him, like, 7 times and hope he dies. Could you please go away, Barrage Infector? Thank you. And now I need to figure out a way to get down there without, killing myself. Well, I have very simply a way. It's called going down there. I need to call in another I understand that there's a crystal next to me. I understand that I'm calling a wave in, and I need to get myself ready for the wave. There you go. Because I forgot to grab a resupply from above, and I really should have grabbed a resupply. In fact, we have 2 of these to throw out real quick. We got a bunch of nitra from where I placed that, and we also have Swarmageddon, which is, in my opinion, it is the most difficult modifier. Very simply, it's the most... That just didn't target the Warden like I wanted it to. Dude, this absolutely fucking sucks. Could the Warden just die? Just get power attacked? So, what the fuck was I saying? It is the most difficult anomaly. Not only does, or mutator, not only does it make it so that there's just a bunch more... You have to specifically build around it, and not only do you have to specifically build around it, it just strains your ammo by a massive margin, because it's fucking Swarmers, dude. The only person who's not spending that much ammo on Swarmers is potentially Driller. Wow, you're hitting me from there? Really? Is potentially Driller. And even then, he could still be spending a lot of ammo, depending on his build and all that. Because not every driller is going to be bringing, like, not neuro. What is it? The Frost OC. I forget what the Frost OC is called. Oh my god. I am so glad I have Plasma Trail. If I didn't have Plasma Trail, it would make these Swarmers so much worse. I already think they're kind of terrible. But, oh my god, would it be bad? This is just like the mission of me failing at power attacking things, huh? It's also just the mission where Breach Cutter just like comes into its own and is the weapon that I am using the most. Because there is no other weapon that I have. I don't have this weapon that I'm using, whatever it's called. Definitely not Loki. I will say one thing about Loki. It has my favorite reload animation. I didn't go fast enough. Dude, smart targeting good. Smart targeting good. Let's go. Spending 1 ammo on every single Swarmer in my vicinity. Dude, I hate the fact that after you see one, it doesn't make the noise anymore. Because I think the very first one you see on the mission makes the noise, but every single other one just doesn't for some reason. I may be smoking my own farts, but it feels like that, alright? Is that an oppressor? Is that a wave coming in towards me? And I only have 1 Breach Cutter shot left? Oh yeah, that's a wave. That is most certainly a wave. Hey, Bosco, can you freeze that guy? Hey, Bosco, could I stack all of my... That's another wave. That is horrifying. Just toss 2 of these and then run away. You'll be fine. Alright, well, we managed to... What is happening over there? I thought everything died, or my lures died, but apparently... I just think Swarmers also nerf the lures because they just deal so much damage. Their DPS is insane, because they don't really have a attack cooldown. But apparently those lures were still alive. I think missed again. Fucking god. I should do a video where I play with Neurolasso, or not Neurolasso, Seeker, and then call it the worst overclock on Loki and see how people react to that, because I have a feeling people like Seeker, and unfortunately Seeker is not very good. It is good in the fact that no matter what, you're always getting like 21 damage out of your bullet. But it's bad in the fact that you're not aiming your gun, and the fact that, like, you could be hitting a weak point or whatever. Look at Seeker go. Look at it. Not Seeker, whatever the heck it is. Look at it go, dude. It's freaking gaming. Toss one of those. Alright, well, that's the mission. This last stage was so easy compared to the second stage. The second stage was just absolute ass. Where are we going? Yeah, the second stage was just absolute ass with duck and cover happening. The first stage was also more difficult because of no shields. Because so, for shield disrupt, you get a 30% damage resist, and the mission spawns with 2 times red sugar. Note, the 2 times red sugar doesn't actually happen on elite deep dives or deep dives. And I don't understand why. Probably because they just have different, like, parameters and whatever, and they just haven't coded it in or whatever, but it's just one of those interesting things. You ever have a stretch that's, like, takes your soul out of your body, dude? That's what I just had right now. That was insane. So we only went down on the first mission. We could do better, but am I going to? Oh, absolutely not. So I had a fun time. I hope you all did too. You guys have a wonderful night.